everybody, welcome back to my channel, and I have a different type of video for you today, which I hope that you enjoy. So today is Sunday the 28th of June and I get paid on Tuesday of next week. And before I get paid, I always like to sit down and put my bills in my planner. So I work out my bills and my budget on Excel on my laptop, which I have sitting off to the side. But I do like to go through my planner and just have my bill payment dates written down here, because when I get paid, all of my money goes into my current account and I have a separate account for my rent and my bills online. So as soon as I get paid, I immediately transfer out the money for my rent and for my bills. And that just means that I know that that money is safe, I can't touch it, and then I move it back into my current account as things are going out. And I find that having it in my planner reminds me that I need to move it back into my current account. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. And very quickly, this is the planner that I'm using this year. It's the Happiness Balloons from Within 2020 weekly planner by, I can't pronounce this, Heather Stillufsen. I like a smaller planner. I don't do sticker kits or anything like that. I'm pretty functional when it comes to my planning. I love watching planning videos, by the way. It's just not something that I've ever gotten into. I have my last year's planner. This is the 2019 Be Positive Each Day planner by Marcy, and then my 2018 planner was also by Marcy, and it was the 2018 Simple Things to Remember All Year Long. I just really like these. They're really compact and small. I can take them with me when I travel, and it's just the system that I like using for me. So as you can see, I have it open on July. I have nothing in here for a couple of reasons. One, I haven't planned out the month yet, and two, we in Ireland have been quite restricted in what we have been allowed to do, so I haven't had any plans for July. That has changed, so I will be filling in a couple of things that I have coming up this month. But let's get started by planning out my bills. So I have my laptop here, which I'm going to be going through just off to the side. So I have a couple of bills that are due on the 9th of July, which is a Thursday. So the first thing that I have is my energy bill, and that is going to be €66.50. So I'm just going to put down FL, which are the initials for my energy provider, and put in the amount. So that's €66.50. Then I also have Office, so Microsoft Office. That's also due on the 9th of July, and that is €7. So I'll just write Office and 7. Then on the 9th of July, I also have my Disney Plus subscription. So Disney, and that's €7 as well. So I think that's it for the 9th of July. So 3 bills coming out on that day. On the 10th of July, I have a couple of bills. So the first thing is my Bord Gáis Energy, which is €40. So I'm just going to write BG for Bord Gáis, and that is 40. Then I have, actually, this is a bill that I don't think I have to pay, but I'm putting it in just in case. It is my gym subscription. So I'm a member of Flyfish, but I put my subscription on pause a few months ago because I wasn't using it, but I didn't want to cancel it. Then Flyfish, because all the gyms have been closed, they shut down their gyms and they didn't charge anybody for the period that they were closed. So while your membership is on pause, it's €5 a month. But while the gyms were closed, I wasn't paying anything. The gym is reopening sometime in July. I'm not sure. I think it's towards the end of July. So I'm just going to put in the amount that I think that I will have to pay if we go back to normal. It's only €5. So if I don't end up paying it, that's absolutely fine. So I'm just going to put FF for Flyfish and €5 there. And that is everything that's due on the 10th of July. Then I have a couple of bills due on the 12th, which is a Sunday, but actually they will most likely come out of my account on the 10th of July. So I'm going to add them in over here. So that is my phone bill, which is €60. I'm with Vodafone, so I'll just put VF for that, and 60 here. And then the other one is my Netflix. So I'll just put NF for Netflix, and my Netflix is €12. So I have an expensive couple of days here. Then what else do I have left? Okay, I have a couple of things left. I have on the 21st of July, which is down here, this is a Tuesday. I have my broadband and my TV package, and that's with Virgin, and that is €57. So that's Virgin, 57. I was paying 93, which I thought was absolutely crazy. And then I got a new box and I meant to ring them to ask if I could change my package. And actually my new box seems to have made my package cheaper. So by €30 basically, which is great. And then the only other thing that I want to put in is my rent, and my rent comes out on the 25th of July, which is a Saturday, which means that it will come out on the 24th. So I'm just going to put rent, and I'm going to fill out my rent amount later on because I do want to keep that private. So that's all of my scheduled bills. There are a couple of other things that I include in my monthly bills when I move it out of my current account into that other account. One of those is my waxing and my nails, because I do tend to get those done once a month. I haven't booked those in yet, so I'm just going to put these in my notes over here because I need to do that. So I'm going to put wax and nails, so they go over there. And then another thing that I need to put in my planner is my hair appointment, which I've made for the 8th of July. So I have hair at 10:30. Now, normally my hair works out at about €210 every time that I go. So that includes a full head of highlights, a cut, a treatment, tips for my stylist and my colorist, and my parking. And I have pretty long hair, so they charge me a bit more on my salon. I'm not going to put the amount in here because my salon is apparently increasing the prices. They're charging extra if you have longer regrowth, if you've touched your hair yourself during lockdown, which I didn't do, but I do have pretty bad regrowth. So I don't know what my final amount is going to be, so I'm not going to put in anything there just yet. Then another thing that I'm going to have to pay for this month, July is going to be an expensive month, my car broke down. So long story short, on Father's Day, which wasn't a great day for me personally, it was the first Father's Day without my dad, so I knew it was going to be a tough day. But my mum ended up having to go into hospital. She's absolutely fine, but it was a very, very stressful day. And to make matters worse, at about 2 o'clock in the morning when I was driving home from the hospital, my car broke down. So my car is pretty old, but I adore it. So I got a mechanic out the next day to look at it, which cost €80. And he told me that something called the head gasket is gone, which apparently is pretty expensive to fix. So he gave me a quote of €2,000 to fix it. And I think that that is very, very expensive. However, I don't want to buy a new car at the moment because I'm very focused on saving towards my deposit to buy somewhere, and I have submitted my mortgage application, so I don't want to be taking out 10 to 15 grand to buy a new car. So I am sending my car that broke down into a mechanic that I know and that I trust. They're taking it on Friday the 3rd of July, so I'm just going to put car into garage here to remind me. And then on the 5th of July, I need to return my hire car. So I did hire a car while my own car is broken down, and that cost me about €300, but I figured that was money well spent. I need my car at the moment. I don't want to be taking public transport unless I have to. I'm back in the office a bit, so I'm driving in and out to town from where I live. I can get out and see my mum. I can go and see my friends. To me, it was money well spent. So hopefully my own car doesn't cost as much as the mechanic that I called out last week said it would, because €2,000 is a lot of money. I'd really ideally just like to get it fixed and then maybe sell it in about 6 months to a year and then buy a new car. But it's going to be, I'd say it's going to be €1,000 at least, but we'll wait and see what the mechanic comes back. So then I think I only have one other thing that I wanted to write in here, and that's on Saturday, the 18th of July. I am going out for dinner with a friend. I can't wait. The restaurants are reopening from next week, I think, actually from tomorrow. I think a lot of them are reopening. I don't want to be the first in through the door. I think it's really important that restaurants have time to figure out this new normal that they're all adjusting to. So I am going for dinner on the 18th. So I'm just going to write here dinner. And I can't remember what time I'm going at, so I fill that out later. Also, just to show you before I finish up, this is what the planner looks like throughout the rest of the month. So it is a week, a page, and what I like to do with this is I write down a couple of lines about what I did that day, and then I always write down one thing that I'm grateful for at the end. This is a bit small. I don't think I'll be repurchasing this diary next year. I will go back to the Marcy planners because I'll just show you an example. If you'll see here, there's much more space because they do a week over 2 pages, and it just gives you a bit more room. And I really like the Marcy planner. It's definitely my favorite. This one definitely works, and I did get it in the sale, but I prefer the Marcy version. So that is my overview for July. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, comment down below and let me know if you want me to do it every month, and I'm more than happy to do that. I hope that you are all staying well and staying safe, and I will chat to you in my next video, which will be my cash envelope stuffing for July. Bye!